Hey, beautiful Aquarius, how are you? Thanks for stopping by my channel. My name is Mary Ellen. I am a clairvoyant, a psychic medium. I have all the clairs, and we're going to look at your love reading. What are the predictions, the energies available, what's going on inside the energy of the actual relationship? We're going to look at all of that. This is your life path reading. I'm going to build the love reading on top of it. We're going to pick from the runes. We'll get some oracle cards from the Journey of Love. So let's start with that. This is an intense journey. Even if, my guides are saying, even if you don't care, you should go look at it. Okay, they always say it, and I'm acknowledging they always say it, but this is intense. There is something coming forward, this soul retrieval, a tower moment in your life that is going to put you on a whole new path. So these are the outcome cards. That's about healing. But take a look. Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, a new journey coming forward, something very mystical coming out of the sacred realm. Shamanically, there's a journey, okay? You should be aware. So for you, when it comes to love, you're focused on the beauty of the moment, the beauty of the connection. Very, very, very illustrative of the emotion, I think, that's going to be experienced when you find this connection. And it might be this connection that's coming forward, whether you are mated or not. There's something about the connection because of the journey that you're taking. Seven of Cups. It's going to be very mystical. And just FYI, this is the second chakra. This is where the energy is coming from. The work you're meant to be doing in this very mystical month. So inside the relationship, there's the energy. Beautiful numerology. Look at that. Very sacred flow of energy into you, Aquarius. That's what the base reading is about, the life path reading. And then, of course, that is going to emanate into the connection of the relationship. You're taking it to the sacred. You're going to be in the sacred. There's change coming. Do you see how you're meeting someone there in the temple? You and your person coming into view of each other. See all the other people in the card? Something going on. Maybe some of you are getting hitched. One of you looks completely bathed in the yellow light, and the other looks a little gray, a little muted. So there might be some connection that's going to be meant to be illuminated that perhaps is not totally formed at this moment, and it may be the process, very likely the process that you're going through in the month of November with all of this shamanic healing, shamanic travel. See that? That's where you're going. The sweat lodge. My guides are laughing now. They're cheeky sometimes. You know, the sweat lodge. That's what they're saying. So let's find out what that's all about. Thank you, Spirit, very much. We're going to take a look. We're going to use the little golden tarot. I call it my race card deck. So, Spirit, please talk to us. Oh, well. I guess so. You know, gang, what is it? What's going on? My guys are singing that song. What's going on? Some kind of a tower moment for the King of Cups. Interesting. Very interesting. Complete and utter change. That's what this is literally about. Of course, it's going to affect your love relationship, your efforts at loving, your understanding of the utilization of love energy. So let's get something, please, from, my guys just called it the realm, about the relationship itself. What's the energy? Where's it going? What's it is experiencing? Because of what's going on with you. Okay, hang on. Something just came out, and I pushed it back in. There it is. Gang, some of you are walking away. Okay, it could happen. If you change and you respond to the shamanic energy, the sacred energy within you, it causes a disturbance sometimes within the relationship because it's built on a foundation that no longer exists. So that might be part of what you're experiencing. The King of Cups is walking into his or her destiny. walking away from something because that moment is over and walking into the next part of their destiny, taking your cup and going somewhere else. Spirit, talk to us about the partnership, please. What is it that the person that Aquarius is relating to, partnering with? What is going on? What is the relationship? What is the energy they bring into the relationship? See that? Okay? Five of Pentacles. You're both hurting. Your person's walking away. They feel out in the cold. They are no longer in the temple of love with you. They're outside. Something, the seed in their heart, represented by this child, is wounded. They're feeling bereft. All the things I could say, I don't really need to break it down for you. Something's happening. Some of you are going through, it's really interesting, some very turbulent times. I want to show you something. That came out in your life path reading. So there may have been something going on inside the relationship that's causing you to finish up something very turbulent. Thank you, Spirit. Like, you don't want to fight anymore. I don't think either one of you want to fight anymore. Hang on, I dropped a couple cards. You just don't. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. You just don't. It's just going to come to some kind of prophetic end. And if it's not the relationship, it's the fighting. Okay? Interestingly, when we see the Knight of Wands, you're looking at yourself, Aquarius. This side is the energy that comes into the relationship from you. So you're doing some introspection. You just can't anymore. And I'm feeling that sense of exhaustion. And your person, I think, is watching you give it up and walk away from whatever it was all about. So change coming, very definitely. Let's take a look at your person. Talk to us, please, about that person. The mate of Aquarius. What's going on? What are they feeling? What's their intention? What are they expressing? What is it that Aquarius needs to know, please? Yeah, there it is. Hang on one sec. Okay, Hanged Man. They're trying to figure it out. They've come to a moment of complete standstill for the purpose of inner reflection. That's what this is really about. It could be interpreted as being stuck. In fact, it is a very living state. Do you see all the light about the head? So, in other words, you turn yourself upside down. You suspend yourself in order to get a vision and to go within to see what you cannot see on the surface. It is very closely connected to the Hermit card. Interesting. Oh, look what's behind it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Something's being revealed. And your partner's going on the inside in order to get the revelation. I think the moon is going to be very important. It was spoken about in the life path reading. Something is coming to the surface to be illuminated so that everybody can know about it. And so do you see the illumination at the head of the Hanged Man and then in general? So when the full moon comes, there's some process that's going to perhaps culminate for your person. Interesting that it's resting on the Tower card from the life path reading. So, as you know, it could be anything. But there is something. Apologies. I always forgot to move the camera back up. So, let's see. I'm going to move this forward for you. Let's see how this is going to evolve. Can you give us one more notion, please, for beautiful Aquarius? About this Tower moment, the use of their cup, walking away from something, or the decision to walk into their own destiny rather than to continue that which did not satisfy them. That's what's coming out. Okay? Spirit? Yeah, here it is. Okay, see that one? Of course. Five of Cups. So entering into a time of grieving, to do your best to process What happened? What's happening now? The process of breaking in order to free yourself from something. And your person, Temperance, trying to have patience, trying to understand, asking for help from the angelic realm so that these things can be blended together, if you will, so they can continue their pathway. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. About flow, about stability, about shift, change, all those things. It's quite interesting because there's a lot of water there with your person. So gang, that's quite a bit. That's quite, my guys just said, that's quite a load, isn't it? Yes, it is. There's something very sacred about it, nonetheless. So for some of you, when we see the temple and we see these cards come out, some of you are getting a divorce. Or the stable relationship, the committed relationship, the live-in relationship is breaking down. With any luck at all, the break that's happening is the break in the dysfunction. Because we see that it's been going on. There's a desire to walk away from it. Your partner is walking away. It's hurting. They are hurting very, very deeply. So are you. But there's a change that comes. No more willingness to fight on both sides of the equation. And then some quiet, some introspection in both places. So we're going to hop and skip over to Patreon for the extended. The link for that is below, along with the link to the website if you want to book a reading or be in touch with me in any way. I invite you to join us on Patreon. You'll be able to see all the extended readings for all the signs that come out for one small monthly donation. You can purchase that on a one-time basis if you want, like the way you, if you buy one extended on Vimeo. I charge the same price, but you have access to the whole store. My guide said the whole store. So gang, please click the like button for me. Give me an e-hug, and I'll see you on the flip side. Thanks, everybody.